guess I'll wait for it. Is this right or is this wrong? Oh, I got, hey, Gerald Hempfeld. Hey, what's up, Gerald? I see you in here. Machiavelli Jr. Y'all, what up with you? We're going to let a few more people come in here, man. And we're going to get this started. I know it's late. You know I'm doing it late now. Q&L, Josh Rowan, Kimberly Wilson. Kimberly, what you doing up? Let me find out you waiting on that. Or somebody already there. Oh, a few of y'all came in there. I just flipped this up. I don't know if I'm right, wrong, or which, or indifferent. But I just flipped it. I turned my iPad Pro this way. How I look out there, is it straight? Can you see me? Could everything be seen? Kevin Madison, Missouri in the building. Yeah, I see KC lost that today. That was crazy. I knew that they were going to lose based on who they were playing and, you know, Tom Brady, Super Bowl 55. I knew they were going to, I knew KC didn't have a chance today. Sharice, what I'm doing this late, I'm just going to do this interview. I'm tired of my daughter boyfriend. I'm going trying to find somebody to help me get these cameras up this week. You know, as soon as this snow stops. It's been crazy out here. He busy, daddy. Yeah, all right. Next time this little nigga come, like, let me shut up. Yeah. Well, you see the title, Divine Intervention, the Dossier Dudes and You. Um, my fans, or not fans, I don't consider them fans, but the people who come see me, friends, or you know, viewers and everything like that. Whiskey to Don, what's up? I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all steady support. I appreciate y'all going tell a friend to tell a friend about this Dossier thing, man, because it's somehow in some way with the City of Lies coming out again, that's going to hit the streaming platform, that Big might get his justice. I want to appreciate some of y'all who come and y'all make just great quotes and y'all say good sentences. I mean, write good stories and everything, and y'all write, you know, paragraphs and half of books, you know, and to tell me shit. And I really appreciate that. Leon Hurd, Marcus Majors, you know, CL Rock, the mayor, Junior, China Pinkley, you know, just stuff that y'all saying keep pushing me for coming here and doing some things, man. You know, like, you know, I'm gonna get the haters. You know what I'm saying? Yo, change your subject. Man, I didn't come here to give you my critique on every rapper. I didn't come here to give you my critique on every thing that goes down in the world. Sometimes we talk about that. I came to y'all to give you my life, things that I've experienced, things that I've saw. And if I'm running a wagon till the wheels fall off, you have an option, brother. You understand? You have the options not to even turn on what Big Gene is saying. But it's something about Big Gene is turning you on that you keep on want to have to discuss about what I'm talking about. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? I pray for you, man. I pray for that you know, that you're living your best life. So I'm thanking the people who come here and spending their time. I'm thanking the people that come here to spend their time with me, man. I'm thanking the people who come here to see what I have to say. Got a few things to say today. You understand? Um, Marcus Williams, you made a great point, man. For somebody to put that big sticker on that truck that night, on rented trucks that we rented for. So if you damage it, you know what I'm saying, you're responsible for it. That was something to really look at, man. It was a straight setup. So I want to thank you for that. Christine Lucas from Alabama. Um, Thank you for your comment too, and your support, and what you've been saying. That was real deep. Didn't write it all down, but I meant to just thank you. It's a lot of y'all I could thank y'all all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all coming here with me. But Manuel G, you said that I said something about saving the youth and everything like that. You know, Manuel, I don't feel the way you feel because Manuel G, he said, fuck the youth. He'd rather help them pick out a casket. I was like, damn, my man must work for a funeral home. Yo, man, you sure you ain't a mortician or something, man? Because he said, yo, F the youth. And the way these cats are acting out here, I can understand where you coming from, man. But if we could save one, that's less than one. That's one less that had to be in the penitentiary. That's one less that had to be in the grave, Manual. So we got to try to do what we got to at least try, Manual. It's up to us. Azar Malik, thanks for sending me to that, but I had already seen parts of it, breaking the oath. You know, it was the reason why, and if you look at the people's faces it haven't got much play. It's been out for a few years, but it only got like 400,000 views or something like that. But you can always tell how somebody feel or what's going on based on their facial expression when a certain conversation is uncomfortable for them. So y'all go and check out what Azar Malik told me about breaking the oath when Tupac was speaking about him and Big, and when Big was speaking about Tupac and him, and look at Snoop face when Pac was speaking about Big and him, and look at Puff face when Big was speaking about Pac and him. Tells a whole lot of stories. I'm gonna get to some of y'all comments right now, but I want to get through this right here. My man James Trent, my man James out there in Trenton. I was trying to teach him how to cook something because he had a honey coming over. And yo, I can't tell you the stuff that he did, but he messed up. He said he did the catfish right, but he said the side dishes, he tried to blame it on me. I thought he was using real spinach, but he was using canned spinach. But I told him to use real spinach because I told him to put olive oil, a tablespoon of olive oil in the spinach with some garlic, and a little Himalayan salt, a little pepper, and just stir it up until it get crunchy. He used canned spinach and threw butter in it. Bruh, that ain't a Gene Deal meal. So you can't blame me for that one. And I don't know how he did his mashed potatoes, but it was crazy. Nancy J, love you too, mama. So I want to get on, I want to thank you guys, for y'all comments. And some of y'all I know I miss, and y'all always, I got my girl Angie Dickerson out there in California who always wish me well, and her and her kids. Shout out to y'all. I got a lot of people that come on here that always, in good faith that send me cash apps from James Robinson, Linda Green, everybody. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate those guys from. And shout out to my man MREC always, Choke No Joke, my man the King of New York, the King of New Jersey, people I talk to. And I'm trying to tell these cats out here, man, that this internet thing is big enough for everybody. If you're here to make your living off of it, okay. Do what you can to make your living, but stay honorable, man. Because in the long run, if you're not honorable, this shit is going to blow up in your face. You know what I mean? For these cats who, these dudes that want to come at me, you know, before I get into this dossier and this other stuff like that, bro, let me just tell you something. And I don't understand that, you know, some of y'all is dumb as a rock. Put your brain in a bird that'll fly backwards. If I've dealt with parolees for 27 years, I was an investigator for lead investigators for 10 years. I taught at Brandeis and Watley high schools during my term, during different times, whether I'm substituting and stuff like that. I dealt with people from all ages. I was a counselor. I worked in group homes. I worked in Manhattan Valley Youth Program. I got a gambit of things that I've done in my life. I've been an investigator, a teacher, a counselor, an officer. I've done everything, and I've been proud of everything I've done. You can't bother me about saying officer and this, that, and that. Nigga, I'm proud. I'm proud to go sit in front of my kids in the school, and they say, you have your parents come in and they talk about what they do in their life. You know, I don't know why you guys think that you wear a badge of honor because you went to jail, because you was a criminal. How you gonna go in front of your kid's school and talk about, oh yeah, I sold drugs and I was a criminal? You look real stupid, right? Do something right for yourself. Do something for your family. Don't worry about other people and what they've done in their life. You understand that? But if you get off on it, good. Because I'm proud of what I've done. Because I've helped more guys in the position that I've been in my life than I hurt. And you will understand. And you have to define what matters in your life, brother, not in mine. That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all. You want to define and make situations and think about other people's lives, and you ain't got your shit together. The easiest thing to do in the world is to mind your own business and get your shit together. What I talk about is my business, bro. What I've been through. What I've done. And if you got a problem with it, you don't have to turn on the Gene Deal show. You don't have to nothing to do with the Gene Deal show. The Gene Deal show may not be for you. Robert Brown, I talked to a lot of people from my job. You know what? Listen to me, Robert. I went through over 6 arbitrations hearings, and I won them. And every time I was in those arbitration hearings, 9 times out of 10, it was about this guy. No, hold up. It was about this guy here. Because they put me with Biggie Smalls. I never worked for Biggie. That's why they lost. I work for this guy here. Biggie, Untouchable, what was it? What was the net? Unrecords, Undies, and Unrecords. They never had no paperwork or nothing on me. So when they was trying to go at me because of this guy right here, it was for this guy right here. They lose. And no matter if somebody come up and said I did something, it always end up they talking about the Biggie Smalls case. Because they kept trying to get me on there. Unentertainment. Yeah, unentertainment. Thanks, Robert, for that. What up, Jimmy Jones? What's happening with you, boy? And then the thing about it is that, man, and I have to say this: these media outlets that's coming at me, and want me to do their show and everything, bro, you gotta understand that I've been through a whole lot of shit, and if I talk about the street stuff or I talk about stuff other than the industry, it makes my story way, way much better. And people like Unique know what I'm talking about because they really know the part I played out here in the streets. You got these guys that want to glorify the time they spent in the street. I know a little bit more better than what they talking about. And they try to make themselves, they trying to rewrite their stories. If y'all want to believe a lot of that shit, y'all can. I'm not proud to say, but I ain't ashamed to say, I knew the real cats that was out here. I knew the real cats that went to jail. I knew the real cats that came home. Some of them I did 26 years bids with. Ask Unique. Someone who needed things in me to get at people and talk to them for them and everything like that. They knew I was that. Ask Randy. Someone who needs certain things and I was able to do that, I did that. Not because I was trying to be a part of the streets. A lot of guys was honorable and they got raw deals. Oh, damn, that's a pun on my shit, right? Raw deals. They got effed up deals. And I knew they were good men, despite what they did in the streets. And I still tried to help them because I don't want to see nobody doing a whole lot of time for nothing. Life is too short. Shout out to Underwood. Chaz told me all about you, how you helped him when he was locked up and taught him some things about the business, the entertainment business. And I'm glad you're home, sir. I never met you, heard a lot about you, and I appreciate you for being a good friend of one of my mentors and a person that I love a whole lot as a man. So I'm glad that you're home, sir, and thank you for being a stand-up guy. King of New Jersey, what up with you, boy? Born Divine. Speak to Born almost every other day. Yeah, I heard the white boy Rick story. Slaughter, what up with you, boy? You say, Gene, I know you, bro. Appreciate you. So, Ola 300, he said he on episode 6 of the Dossier. You know what I'm saying? And thanks, my man was telling me about the Dossier. My man, Rich was like, Rich Dawes? What's that? Is that Rich Bars or Rich Dawes? Rich Dawes said, yo, Gene, it's Dossier. Not Dossier, it's Dossier. So we got to get that right. So it's the Dossier, y'all. Y'all got to check that out, and y'all got to tell a friend, man. Because they not pushing it. Me and Choke is going to do something on this together, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they not pushing it like they supposed to be pushing. They not pushing it like they supposed to be pushing it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. You know, but listen, I don't think about what other men do and what they don't do and stuff like that, man. So when y'all ask me what I think about somebody, man, no disrespect, man. You could say anything out this shit. This is a fool's trap. You understand? A fool will soon trap himself with his mouth. So people can say whatever they want to say out their mouth, man. Brian Smith, thank you. Burley Crunch, what up with you? Huh. Cleveland Unlimited Records. Yeah, man. Thank you for that, man. I just want y'all to go say, because you know, I don't have no, you know, people might think I got something against white boys. I don't have nothing against white boys. You know, like there's good, like I say all the time, there's good white people, there's bad white people. The bad white people is in the politicians and all this other shit that's been keeping us down as people. The good white people is like those boys from the Dossier who didn't have to do what they did. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to go out here and try to fight to see that Big got his justice. One white boy said, yo, man, it's something about Big and pop music. When I was going through college, I was listening to it, and I just wanted to, when this happened, I wanted to know the truth. And he getting at it. Listen to me, Nicholas Torres, I don't think the feds are trying to, cover up nothing. I think back then, they couldn't do certain things. And the guy's trying to tell y'all right now, listen to him, man, because he didn't have to come out and say nothing. He said, they wouldn't allow me to do what I wanted to do. And it be like that on your job, man. When you got a state and federal city job, sometimes you can't do what you have to do. And you get caught up in the bullshit, man. I took some hits, man. I've had senior parole officers that say, yo, you gonna lock that guy up. I'm like, I ain't gonna lock him up. And I'm suspended. Insubordination. I could have locked him up. He ended up getting locked up, but they need me to testify because I was his parole officer. And within that 8-day time period, he was out because you got to go to your preliminary hearing within 8 days. And he was out. Because my testimony was that I didn't think that he should have been locked up. NYPD couldn't come and tell me that if I know I've been going to his house, if I've been going to his job, drug testing him, and they got a case on him, then you lock him up. I'm not locking him up. He doing all right when it comes to parole. But anyway, I don't want to get off into that. Zen Q, I never heard that story before. I want to talk about, I said, the Dossier. These people, they're gonna have me on the show pretty soon, and we're gonna I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but they've been trying to set this up for a minute right now. All right, let me go right here. I wrote some things down so I don't forget them. We're going to find out, man, that it's how you define your greatness and success in life, man. When you get to my age, man, you start looking back on your life and you try to say to yourself, did I do all the things that I wanted to do? How do I define my greatness? What is the beauty of life? The good, the bad, and ugly. All of it means that it's how that you feel and what have you done to help other people, man. And I've said I've done a lot. And I appreciate what I've done. This is a small part of my life. Yeah, Sergeant Blackrock, no doubt. Keep them in tight and close. Here we go. Man, we need to change the narrative. Okay. I'm going to help you change the narrative. SCI. How about that? All right. Yeah, people want to change the narrative because what happens is that a lot of people go down. A lot of people are going to start going down for this. That's why they want to change the narrative, y'all. That's why they want to, take the dossier and hope it didn't exist. Why you think it's not going out on big channels? Why all these people who love big is not saying anything about it? You got an investigative reporter and an FBI agent with all the receipts. Yeah, Brandon, City of Lies came out overseas. I seen part of it on a Fire Stick or something like that. Jim, I ain't worrying about these cats out here. I ain't got to change nothing I do. Yeah, I don't know, man. You can't trust a lot of things people say, especially when they. So if Stevie J, man, it's cold, it's crazy out here, is saying he saw somebody up in the studio, bro. Oh my God. Don't know about that one. Seemed like she knew about Biggs too, bro. Let me get back over to his. So listen here, man. I know y'all was watching the game today, man, and y'all wouldn't expect me to come out here, but I gotta come out here, man, and I gotta steadily push this dossier. I gotta push this, man, because I think this is our last chance. This is our last hope. You know what I mean? I think this is our last hope, man. I think that if we don't get this push, if we don't get this dossier on a big platform, then, as they were saying, this stuff is not going to go nowhere. Kareem Smith, what's up in Las Vegas? Shout out to y'all out there. All these people that's doing this stuff right here, if we don't go and get this on a bigger platform, we won't be able to see the justice come, because what the FBI investigators saying that the judge put all this stuff and sealed it. They sealed a lot of the evidence that said, this person killed it. They gave them deals and said, we're going to seal it. Because Big was known to be a black gangster, fat, what they say, a fat black gangster rapper. They was not gonna lose all these millions and billions of dollars and these relationships because who Big was. And that's a damn shame. But we've seen injustice throughout history. They won't open the files with Martin Luther King, Martin, Malcolm X. They won't open the files to a lot of guys. Joy Choke don't want to do the cook-off with me. You know that. Ain't that right, Miss Dickerson? Jim Jones, that's what the police said. I know Big wasn't no gangster. All right? That's what the police said. If you listen to the Dossier, one of the bosses, I think, of the FBI agent said, we ain't gonna lose our relationship with LAPD for no fat black gangster rapper. It's crazy. Bruh, I'm sure that like I know the back of my hand, brother. That white SUV that tried to do that U-turn, he was at the house with us, bro. He was at the house. He was at that that same SUV was at the house with us at Andre Harrell's house. And the dude, Paul, said to me, that's why he got out the car, because Big Man tried to come in our convoy behind Big. And if he was out the car, he had a clear shot. You know, the guy who shot Big was on the other side. So he could have ran on the other side and caught the guy coming out the corner, because he had one of my friends with him. So that's that. Yeah, and a lot of people are talking about, like, you know, this is so funny. You know, we have to stop glorifying, you know, these cats who want to say because they went to prison, they know what it is to stay out of prison. Don't have nothing against them, not at all. But let a nigga who never went to jail and did all the right things teach me how to be out of jail. Stay out of jail. And still, we start glorifying all the wrong shit, man. We ain't gonna never be right as a people. Stop glorifying the bad shit motherfuckers do. And look at the good things that people are doing out here to help the community, to help us, to help the kids, to help the youth. A guy go to jail, people got all kinds of shit, want to get bottles and party with him. A guy come home from college and graduated, niggas look at him like he crazy. They could be the same crew. We all could have played together as kids. This nigga come out of jail, they got pouring out bottles, money, having let's get the honeys, let's go this and do that. And the dude coming home from school, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that was my man, he was in school and everything like that. They looking at him like he crazy. We need to stop that, man. I preach about this all the time, man. I'm tired of these cats out here trying, because they put a brick in a penitentiary wall They trying to glorify their existence. Nah, brother. It's not happening here. It's not happening on the Gene Deal show. You going to jail makes you a criminal. That's all it does. And then they want to come out there, yo, you hear this dumb shit? Yo, he was he can say what he want to say because he was a citizen. But, like they went in the army. You wasn't no soldier in the army. He's a civilian. So you a criminal? You ain't no soldier, bro. Because you went to jail. Stop that, man. Tell the motherfucking truth. You had 3 hots. Some of you niggas had cocks up in you. Some of you niggas was messing with those little girls behind there. Some of you niggas was stand-up men. But you had 3 hots in the cot. Everything else was a blessing. Tell the kids the motherfucking truth. When the motherfuckers told you to bend over and do all this other bullshit, cough and all this shit like that, they degraded you as men. You don't want to be in motherfucking jail. Flip-flops, white socks, and whatever uniform they gave you to wear. Stop it, brother. Tell the kids the motherfucking truth. That's the worst time in your motherfucking life. You dudes need to stop this, man. They want to like it was boys time. Then you want to come home. Yeah. Man, stop that bullshit, man. I've seen niggas behind bars. We need to get a new script, brother. You're not going to do this in our neighborhoods, no matter who you are. Good looking, Jim. And you don't want to see them people. Mars Low. And you probably, if you was a nerd back in high school, you probably well educated right now, doing what you supposed to do, and got all the women after you. They talk about snitches and rats and all this and stuff like that. Sammy the Bull killed 50-something people or more. Got one of the biggest YouTube channels out here. Got every last one of his programs. I don't think he had it in like a year or so. Got over 200, 300,000 hits on it. You nigga glorifying shit like that. What we need to think about, man, is all these dudes that come on these platforms and try to glorify this gangster lifestyle. I call it prankster, not gangster. Prankster lifestyle. Because I'm going to tell you something. And this is for a fact, and I've seen it myself. When those people put that light on you, they'll tell it all. When those people tell you that, oh, we ain't playing with you. We starting your time out with alphabets. L-I-F-E. Now, if you want to get it down to some numbers, you better talk to us. I've seen some guys that killed a lot of people, man, in the streets. And for a parole violation, gave up crews. Raf, Rack Chanel, have I ever killed? Yeah, with kindness. I kill with kindness. I don't want no problems. I don't want no issues from nobody. I swear for a living God, like my man BK Fame say, nigga, you fuck with me, I'ma shoot you in your foot until you go about your business, nigga. I could have killed you. Black or Brown, what up with you out there in the UK? King, I got that my thing with my doctor tomorrow. See, you know, they're gonna tell me what all they found, do the X-rays and everything. So I'm not worried. I'm just up, bro. You see how this shit is happening out here, brother. Listen here, man. Youth and ambition ain't got shit on age and experience. We saw that tonight when Kansas City lost to the Buccaneers. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my home state to win, Kansas City, Missouri, but I told everybody there's no way Tom Brady gonna lose tonight. Not with the defense that the Buccaneers had and the experience he has as being there. Youth and ambition ain't got shit on age and experience. I fight with my daughter all the time. She won't tell me she grown. And I tell her, you ain't raised nobody to be grown, so how could you be grown? How do you know grown when you ain't raised nobody to be grown? You ain't grown, you a young adult. You're an adult, but you're not a grown adult. Just my thoughts, just the way I think. Until you raise somebody to be grown, you cannot be a grown adult. Hey, Miss B. BB. Tim Thomas, what's up with you, boy? Yeah, if I was in charge of Big that night, because Big would have let me ride on top of the car. Big wouldn't have stopped me from doing my job. I know that for a fact. And I say that today, that had I been on under Big's detail, Big would have been alive today. But then people have been blaming me for Puff's murder. They've been blaming for why Puff is dead. You understand? See, what people don't understand is that, man, it's a good thing when everything that you said start coming to life. So people want to come out here, and now they want all these people want me to interview and stuff like that, man. What is it in for me? You know, I talk to the people who's in this business. Yo, Gene, you know, I don't even have time to charge people for interviews, brother. Because I don't have the time. When you get my age, and you've been through the shit that I've been through, and you going through the shit that I'm going through, health wise, you know what's become more important to you? Time. The way you spend your time, the way you use your time. Because time is one thing you could never get back. You could never get the time back, bro, once it's gone. So that's why that's one thing that you gotta use wisely is your time. You take the time to do the things that make you happy. And in the interim, making yourself happy, see can you make someone else happy. Use your time wisely. Chilltown Major, let me tell you something. Somebody told me once you get past 21, those time, the shit start coming like this. You feel me? Once you get past 21, the time start getting like this. You look around, 22, 23, I don't even remember the 30s, but I remember them. You understand? That's how fast they went. My 30s, my 20s, God. Steve, 7 Gray. Phil Robinson had somebody that was close to Jesse Jackson, and they called Jesse Jackson when Pac died from Puff Camp. Yeah, it was Phil Robinson. Yeah, you wonder where the time went. That's why you had to have fun and use it wisely, and never wish you had her. You know, I had a old time. He said, "Yo, never wish you had her, bro. Do all the shit that you want to do, and never wish you had done something. Because that's going to hurt you more than anything in life if you wish you had done something." Don G, thank you for that super chat. Hey, yo, all y'all who go to Big Gene, Cash App Big Gene at Big Gene 52, I appreciate that in the PayPal, man. I'm sorry I didn't write the names down this week. But I'll definitely get y'all on Tuesday. I'm going to blame my daughter and her boyfriend for not setting up my cameras. Yeah, man. Tim Thomas, I think that was, Tim Thomas said, "I'm glad Big talked to you that day in the Winnebago. I think Puff didn't assign you to Big because he knew something was going down." Yo, Tim, that was a blessing and a curse, man. If you live through the shit that I lived through and been through the shit that I've been through, that was a blessing that I was able to talk to Big like that, but it was my curse because I'm living with that shit today. My daughter's boyfriend ain't set up my cameras yet. Usually she'll have something smart to say out of her mouth. So I know she hear me. Yeah, they have to do that though. Tim Thomas, man, listen to me. What is the Illuminati? Do you know anything about the Illuminati? There's been secret societies all through time. And if you think people like Jay-Z and Puff and them non-educated, that they don't go through some type of society, some type of rituals and everything like that to get where they are, you're greatly mistaken, brother. So Illuminati, they may not call it that. Are they part of secret societies? You know they are. Only yes, that's me. Bulgari, what up with you, boy? I don't know if he saw the shooter, but he was on the other side of the street because he was coming to where we was at. I didn't learn that till later, after the hospital and shit like that. Oh, another thing I want to say this, man, before I start this. Check this shit out, man. And some people going to be upset to what I'm saying. But listen here, man. Y'all know my motto. Fuck them and feed them beans. For over 20-something years, your man that went on major platforms and said nobody warned us, we were slipping, we was just out there having fun, and we were chilling. And just this year, last year, I wouldn't say last year, I think Jay Prince came out. And I could have titled this Jay Prince. And had a lot of y'all running to the channel. Because what I'm finna say about Jay Prince on this, it would have been some bullshit. But I'm my own man. Jay Prince came out on, I think, on Drink Champs or some other forum, and he said, I personally warned Diddy and Biggie them and told them they need to get out of LA. Now, we know Jay Prince is that dude from where he's from, and his arm reach a long way. But as a man, if I had known this long time ago that Jay Prince warned them, if I was Jay Prince, I would have called this nigga out a long time ago. Bruh, I told you, don't tell that lie. I warned you, don't tell that lie. I personally took my time to come see you. Don't tell that lie. He ain't said a word. To us, to the fans, to the people that we know of, until his book came out. Dead Moon 76, huh? Come on, bro. It ain't that serious. Olivia, I said somebody from jail on me too. He came out of jail after doing 26 years and said I warned him. So I'm looking why, and I said to myself, when I first came out, I guess Jay Prince made that statement when he wanted to make it and when he felt like it was necessary to make it. But all that lying Puffy was doing back then, I'd have straightened that nigga ass out if I was him. Because I've been saying this since day one. Terry Gillis said Jay Prince said it in his book. The Wacky World of TV said, I don't believe Jay Prince warned Puff and Big. I don't know it to be true. But I'm not calling the man a liar. What reason do we have to lie? Then again, Jermaine Dupri lied about that he was in the car with Big right before the shooting. What was you sitting on his lap? Niggas be killing me. Yeah, shit, he was sitting on his lap, huh? Man, listen to me, man. People are too old. Everybody always talk. You got guys say, yo, niggas come on here talk shit, and they say what this, that, and they tell old stories and everything like that. You tell old shit. You tell shit that happened in the past so it won't happen in the future. So you know what route to take. You know what to do. Or you give some thought about, oh, I'm not going to stop security from doing their job. Because maybe they may save my life tonight. I'm not going to stop security. I'm going to listen to security. Now, if you hire some dumb motherfuckers, they don't know their ass from their elbow, then that's your fault. But when you got professional people who are trying to do the right thing to save your life, you might want to listen to them. Who mad at Tupac? Man, listen to me. I'm not. Diddy don't have to apologize to me, man. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. You steady lying. Got on Fat Joe and told that big ass lie. Yo, we was party. We was caught off guard. We didn't know. Nobody told us. Come on, bro. Before you left Andre Harrell's house, me and you had that conversation. And I really believe Kim put that shit in her book. Because Kim was right there. And she had a look on her face like she was scared to death. Yeah, why Lil C's don't speak about the Dossier? Dossier. Gotta get it right, Rick. Rick Dawes, I gotta keep it right, the Dossier. They don't want that to come out, y'all. D Nice, what didn't sound right? Yeah, history do have a tendency of repeating itself. But if you know history and you know what happened at one time and one place, you could probably save some shit. East Oakland, 90 Mac. What up with you, boy? Man, listen to me, man. If they would tell the truth, that would be one of the biggest stories ever in hip hop. Brandon, that's why I'm trying to keep on talking about the dossier. So please tell a friend, Brandon, Arthur, Arthur Randolph, D Nice, Hopper 40, Joy Martin. Tell a friend and tell a friend, man. Y'all go listen to that shit. When you round the house cleaning up, put that shit on and just listen to one, two. They up to 18 right now. Just listen to it, man. If you a big fan, cause listen here, watch March 9th. Everybody gonna come out the closet how they love Big. And when y'all calling them radio stations and shit like that, so tell me about the dossier. If you love Big, what do you know about the dossier? Everybody who's talking about how much they love Big, please, when y'all go on their stations, y'all go on their channels, ask them motherfuckers, what do you know about you love Big, what do you know about the dossier? Christopher Wilski, thank you. Thanks, D Nice. Please, man. One person can't do it. This little podcast show or whatever, this little homegrown ass video show can't do it by itself, man. It's a lot. One year ago, I had surgery reconstructing my spine and the lower back. Last week, I gotta cut this fucking long, about 8 inches going across my back, taking a 2 mile. They gotta cut me across my stomach and make a whole new motherfucking lining. Yo, this shit is hard on one person, man. Please. I'm not trying to beg a motherfucker to do nothing, man, but y'all got video, y'all got shit too, man. Y'all got Facebooks, y'all got Instagrams. Put that shit out, man, and maybe they can force these motherfuckers to go in there and reopen those files, man. Why did the fucking judge them seal those records, man? Them niggas was crooks, man. Niggas was criminals. LA ain't gotta pay fake them all that money. All they gotta do is make a deal with them. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. All I gotta do is make a deal with them. They ain't gotta pay them all that money. Tory Child. I salute Birmingham, Alabama, out there on 10th Avenue, Stockton Pike. Y'all, I used to live over there. Come on, man. Stop it, y'all. It gonna take every last one of us, man. Brandon, you out your motherfucking mind. But I know sometimes people do everything for attention. All Big ain't deserve what happened to him, man. The Dossier, the podcast, by our fans. Go look at it. You push on the link and start listening to the shit. You like me one? I ain't seen you in a long time, man. What's going on with you? Arthur Randall, salute, dog. This nigga's right here, man. Hey, Mitch Blue, don't repeat stupid shit, man. I'm gonna have to do this to you, Mitch. Thank you. If I see, a lot of shit I don't see, but if I see some stupid shit, I'm putting you on timeout or either just, deleting you from the channel, man. I don't need that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, bro. You can't bully a bully. I've taken care of niggas all my life. I've always been a stand-up dude, watch dude. It ain't about cause I was an officer. It ain't because, nigga, before I was an officer, I was a nigga on a basketball team. I was niggas that was in crews. I was niggas right there. And I did a lot of enforcement. You understand? So, if you think that you're gonna scare me, you win. Cause fucking with me, you got 2 chances. Slim to none. DJ King Remix, what's up with you? Bro, let me just tell you something. It's one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. Whatever I said I saw, I saw. I ain't never made up a motherfucking story. Now, big bank pay little bank any day. You gonna believe a motherfucker that come into the case 10 years later and develop a story when niggas have been telling stories 10 years before he got there. But he developed a story because it sound good to you. You wanna believe that shit. You see an eyewitness say a Muslim shot big. An eyewitness, little C, said a Muslim shot big. I say a blue suit, white shirt, blue bow tie, peanut looking head. Oh, he walked up the puff car first, put him at the scene, and you just throw that shit out the window. Come on, man, stop it. We ain't gotta talk about that. Brad King, you right. They saved them motherfuckers from a major lawsuit. They knew, the FBI said they look at the photo, they look at the footage, they see these crooked cops. Why are they there? They at the vibe party. Niggas ain't put it together yet. Tupac girl gave a party. Quincy Jones' daughter gave a party. Puff did everything in his world to get big at that party. He lying. He kept fighting this cat. Call him. Yo, man, you ain't coming to the party? Yo, man, you ain't go to the studio. You fucking up my money, man. Yo, you gotta go to the studio. Yo, you coming to the party, man? Like, why does this nigga keep on trying to get this kid at this party? Yeah, man. They wasn't finished with that, man. Mr. Finance, what's up with you? Thank you, sir. Big Gene underscore 5 Deuce, DUCE. Was I good enough to make it in the basketball league? Yeah, I was good enough to make it in the basketball league. I had a, if you look at Draymond Green and the way Rodman played, I played a lot like that. And I had a mid-range jump shot. I had this white boy, Mac McCarthy. He's out there in Virginia. He just wrote a book, and he talked about Charles Barkley like a dog about us. And I think that he was mad at me because the way Charles Barkley treated him. Because he used to talk about how Charles Barkley wasn't shit, how Charles Barkley, I'm getting off the subject because somebody asked me about basketball. He talked about how Charles Barkley never went to class. He had to wake him up, go sit in class with him, take him to class, babysit his motherfucking ass. He talked about him bad. But now they the best of friends because he just did the foreword of his book. But I guess I reminded him, other than I went to class and everything, just of my strength, as a player and a person. And he wanted to break that down, and he wanted to break me, and he couldn't break me. So he decided that if I didn't kiss his ass, I wasn't going to play no basketball at UT Chat. And that's what he did. It was a dream, but I woke up. Punch, man, come on, get out of here, man. I only answer people who give me money. A lot of people on here, nigga. I answered so many questions, and I got $14.99. How much money is that, bro? Machiavelli Jr., tell him right here. Yeah. No, I don't talk to no. I don't talk to people, man. I don't talk to Puff no like that. Not at all. Nothing to say though. Brandon M. Sure, but what does Phil Carson have that Poole didn't already say? Oh, he has a lot of shit. First of all, they wouldn't give him the declaration. You gotta, yo, Brandon, I'm not gonna do that. Go watch the dossier and you see what they got. You see what they did. You see how they set shit up. Jersey representative, what up with you, boy? Reed. That'll be something hard. I probably if you don't look the same, because 20 some years change you. Look at 20. This was me. The week Big got killed. This is me now. Whole different look, bro. Some similarities, but it's a whole different look. It's 2 years before Big got killed. It's a whole different look. Please D, G Money. Greg was his driver. Ashley sent at Life is Beautiful, man. Just trying to get these things done, man. Just years of, beating up on your body and stuff like that. I'm just trying to take care of it. I just want to have, live as long as I worked. That's it. Man, listen to me. I'm not worried about people, Biggs killing nobody else. People going on with their life. They probably changed their life. Not worried about none of that shit. We talking about it. It's old. We talking about it. But nothing beats an ambush. I'm not sleeping on nothing. Cause some of this shit make normal people mad. DJ King remix, because I come here and talk to y'all, people gets mad. Yo, why you talk about that old shit? Why you listening? Listen, I hadn't forced nobody to come here to listen to me say a goddamn thing. And if I got that much control over you where you can't stay away from me, you my personal stalker. You like stalking Big Gene? I can't stay away from him. I gotta see him talk about Puff. I gotta see him talk about what he talk about. Fuck up out of here. DJ King remix, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. DJ King said you could tell, I say the same thing. I talk to these people. He said he could ask him any thing about the case, and he could tell you shit because he listens. I'm not familiar with Big getting his chain snatched. Me too, D-Dot. I don't know why, because no, nobody likes a bully, and at times I think Suge was seeing him more like a bully than he was, the businessman. Live Hip Hop Daily on Demand just sent me a super chat. Thank you, sir. You gonna have this dude say, Gene only talk to people that send him something. Well, nigga, send something. Crazy. They say all kinds of crazy shit out their mouth. Nah, not at all. I ain't never do that, Donald Jones. Robert Gray the second. Yeah, they obsessed, but it's weird people out here on this internet, man. I found that out today. You know what I'm saying? I found that shit out today. And you can't believe everything that's posted or somebody say and all that shit like that because they don't know your life. People want to know your life, and if I find out that you creepy, I don't fuck with you. I hate creeps. I hate them. Men, women, boys or girls, whatever, cats, dogs, bull daggers, faggots. I hate creeps. No travel of the world. Asking me if I'm married. People want to get all into your business. I guess so because I guess you publicly on here, but you don't go digging into people's shit and then you want to question them and then you let people tell you if you like that with them. Shit is crazy. It's fucking weirdos out here. That's on me. Thanks for the super chat. People act like these celebrities are above critique. More of them did or do foul things to get where they are. That's their opinion. That's what she said. But let me just tell you something about that. You know, people ask me about people stuff and what I feel about certain things and whether do we have a right to do what we do or talk about what we talk. But check this out. You got to understand, people think they are above shit. And they've done a lot of things in their past that they didn't think that this internet was going to be what it was so the shit could be thrown in their face. A lot of shit that goes on, that has went on, they have people that could come here and tell you stories, show pictures, have receipts to it. But those people who was doing it back then didn't know this was going to be here. Shouldn't have been fucked up back then. Fred Bills. Two auntie. What's that? Yeah, after that shit happened in Orlando, if it would have made to the thing, he was going back to jail for violating his agreement. You can't get in trouble when you out on bail. James Fitch. He said if I had a chance to have a sit down with Pac or Big, I had to sit down with Big. You understand? If I had a chance to sit down with Pac, it depends on what direction the conversation was going on. But first of all, I would have asked him how important this shit is to you. Because at the height of the East Coast, West Coast thing, you know, it was people that was getting involved in it just because they loved one side more than they loved the other. Benny, that's crazy. Have I ever shot someone? No, I never shot no one in my life. I wouldn't shoot nobody in my life. What they say, I'm scared to shoot somebody in my life. I don't know how to shoot nobody in my life. No, I didn't read Mark Curry book. Doug Young, yeah. Said he promoted Tupac's first 3 albums. I don't know if the Dossier, listen, I don't know, the Dossier and they donations go to big Muslim kids. Why would it? They not hurting for nothing. They got their own businesses, their own thing, their own shit going. They get residuals, I think, from their father foundation and everything like that. They have people that donate to that stuff like that. Uh, I don't think they doing bad. Whoever got a strain of weed line, he got a weed line, killing them. Thank you, Jim Jones. He said Gene's a good guy. He ain't shooting nobody. Yeah. Teresa Mitchell, thank you for that super chat, Miss Mitchell. Did you say anything? No. Queen's Finest, I don't know. Is he? Ask some people who dressed him. Yo, Kickstar's asked me was I big sexy in the movie. I was big sexy when I was writing for Felon magazine. Felon magazine was a big magazine here in New York City. They broke up from Dons and Divas. I used to write for him, and what you call knew that, and he took that and put it in the movie. That was my pen name. You see, that's a pen right there, and that was my name right there that I wrote up under. Yeah, officer wrote for Felon magazine. You was an officer and you wrote for Felon magazine? Yo, people kill me. Somebody said something from East St. Louis. What I know about East St. Louis, I mean, he's on the east side of St. Louis, but it's in Illinois. And we used to go over there every time, 2 o'clock in the morning when the clubs closed in St. Louis, and go to the east side. Those clubs probably not open, the ones I used to go to. But all I know is you can get a good thing of shrimp and french fries, some chicken wings and fries at the end of the night at all the clubs. They serve food. That's what I know about East St. Louis. I told Lovejoy ass up when we played them. A funny tour story. Or did y'all see that Queen Latifah story, that Queen Latifah thing today? The Equalizer? I came on late because I wanted to talk about that. It was a pretty good movie. It was some, I wasn't mad at it. It was a good job. She did a great job. And it's going to be a series to come on. I didn't know it was a series from a long time ago that they rebooted and redid it and they put her in it. So I think that that's a good thing. I was on that Flavored Unit tour with Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? We used to get paid every week. We had to go up to her room to get paid. Queen was about her business. She had some bad bitch. I mean, she had some bad friends that used to be in that room with her. Fine. You right about that, Mitch Blue. what James Flitch, Funk Flex do shit for the gram. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? He do shit for the gram. Come on, man. He one of them cats, phony baloney on the pickle sandwich. Did he ever say anything about the Dossier yet? Did he? Any nigga that's coming out here that be on that bullshit, if they haven't spoke about the Dossier and talk about what's going on now, the real shit behind big shit, man, them niggas is phony and baloney on the pickle sandwich. Fuck them and feed them beans. Come on, Joy, stop that shit. You know better than that. Is water wet? Yeah, I'm about to drink this tea in a minute. Okay. Why she need to come out? Oh. You see that shit was kind of funny, right? They said when they do Puff like they do T.I. I can't say. He may not never get it. See, Taylor, shout out to St. Louis, man. The Dossier was divine intervention. Dudes and you. I thank you guys for coming here with me. I ain't going nowhere yet. I ain't ready to go nowhere. You know, I thank you guys for coming here with me. You know, all y'all support. You know, you're telling me stories. Y'all put me up on shit. People put me up on the stickers on the side of Big's car. That shit is crazy. You know, you got people that put me up on Breaking the Oath, Azir Malik, some other people. Marcus Williams, the Big on side the tires. Honest J, China Pinky Lee. You know, y'all comments and y'all words and stuff like that, all that shit means a lot. You know, y'all coming in, y'all telling me, then people calling me up. A lot of times I don't come on here a lot like I should because, you know, I do answer the phone. I be talking to people. And, you know, I be tired. I be like, yo, so I'm going to stop talking to people. When I got to do a show on those days or I want to do a show, I'm not going to talk to nobody, you know, so on the phone. So if you call me on a Tuesday and a Thursday and I don't answer, it's because I'm not going to let you wear me out before I get ready to do a show. Come on, DJ King. Stop it, bro. Yeah. So I'm not going to let you wear me out from doing that shit because I want to come here and I want to talk to everybody. And if I talk to you for 15, 20 minutes and this during 15, 20 minutes to an hour a day I get this show, be too tired to do anything, man. Kaz Live, come visit Kaz. Check out City of Lies, okay? Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So the divine intervention was for the Dossier to come out the way it did. But it's something that I really want to tell y'all. For the last 3 titles I have on my show, I did this shit on purpose. Because I could have titled it something that had people coming here, you know, in the groves. But I didn't. Because I want to show ignorant motherfuckers how stupid they are. Now, for the last 3 titles, have nobody called me, nobody even wrote that I had Diddy in my titles. But if you look at my titles, it spells out Diddy every word. Divine Intervention, Dossier, Dudes, and You. Diddy. The one I had last week, what was that shit? I don't have, did I have it written down? Go back and look at it. Diddy. The one I had before that, Diddy. I was showing these stupid motherfuckers how dumb they are. You understand? Because they said the Dossier investigation, divine divinity, yes. You understand? I do it because I want to do it. And now that his new name is Love, we got to figure out some titles for Love. Some of you guys are great. Half of you motherfuckers ain't as smart as me. It's the truth. But they say I'm smarter than what I look, huh? Countryman, listen to me. I can't be bought, man. Some niggas can. Nigga, what you gonna give me I ain't already got? Life is more than about money, bro. You know, like, if you are well respected and you good, how much more can you spend? How much more can you have? I can come on here, man, and flaunt Breitlands, Rolexes, Chapard, you know, all kinds of watches. I'm a watch fiend. I come here in front and put jewelry out here to make the sun bright, brighten up your life. I don't have to do that, bro. I'm good. But see, that's what y'all, a lot of you cats respect. You think because a nigga pull up in a new motherfucking whip, a nigga got the jewels on and stuff like that. Nigga, what kind of social security credits you got? What kind of social security credits you got? Do you know what social security credits is? Do you know what good credit is? When I went and bought my new car or bought my car, I didn't have to pay a dime and walked out the showroom. Thank you. Signed right on the dotted line. Boom. Went to my credit union and said, yo, pay for this. Saved another $150 off the car a month. Went to my credit union. I walked out of the dealership, just signed my name. 3 months later, went to my credit union, pay for this. That's what education. That's what Social Security credits. That's what good credit will do for you. Shit that's gonna count. That counts. I can go up in the store, yo, you want to charge car? Like, if I want to charge car, I ain't got to worry about them saying no. They gonna say yes. On anything I want. This shit is crazy, bro. We think about what, the bag, man. Where you gonna go spend it at? Where you gonna go have fun with it at? At a COVID camp? We can't even go nowhere to have fun right now. Unless you want to risk your life. I got a man right now. He been in the hospital 10, 11 weeks right now. Just got off the ventilator. Love this nigga to death. Hate to see him like that. And he's 10 years younger than me. I'm not risking it, bro. Joy, I ain't looking for your cousin though. I don't do the internet dating scene. Not at all. Run up on something. I saw Monique. I haven't forgot the Atlanta child murder thing. Not at all. They need to reopen that shit. That shit was funny back then. It's a lot of stuff, man, that we could be talking about. I'm gonna get with Miss Shay, and we gonna talk about the dating scene and why shit is the way it is. And it's all about class. It's all about class. A lot of these. Punch man, I'm just gonna go take this stuff upstairs, and I'm gonna do a cooking thing, and I'm just gonna have to bring the stuff and show y'all like that, man, because this dude ain't, he ain't come and set up these cameras yet. And I think on Tuesday, I'm gonna do. I had told y'all how you take canned goods and make them taste real good. When you're cooking them, so that the people, can enjoy this biochemical shit that they feeding us, they giving us. Because all canned goods are basically biochemicals. They're not doing shit. They're not growing our vegetables in the ground no more. They're doing that shit in water. Birdie, you can't beat me making no salmon. Be quiet. Give me a run for my money. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Wendell Williams, yeah. Kind of sort of, didn't he? No, you don't miss out on true love because you're too choosy. You miss out on true love because true love miss out on you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come right. I learned that a long time ago. That if you don't come completely right with a person, you could miss out something. Well, maybe you don't never know, but you could miss out on something that maybe could have just made your life a whole lot better. Rosalind Joseph, shout out to South Africa. They said love takes time. If it doesn't come, it's not love. That's not true. Watch the Dossier, Kevin, record, and stop asking questions when they telling you the story on the Dossier. What up, Ed Newsom? What's up, bro? How you be? How I learn how to cook? Watching, listening. Did Lucy describe the same guy you saw earlier before the shooting? Yep. I don't know. I was talking about it today with somebody who was supposed to be calling me back to edit it. That's what we was talking about earlier, y'all. We were talking about everybody getting together, watching the Dossier, and then um, telling a friend to tell a friend to watch it, and then supporting it so it could build up the attention to get it on a big platform so these people could come and tell their story and show the receipts of their stories. You understand? People want the receipts, they got receipts. Come on, Power King, stop that, man. That's not true, man. I, I, I'll take that, but I'm away with a grain of salt, man. You know, you got to realize this, man. Um, Men who come into your lives, and some men don't understand that if you come to a child age as a younger, like you talking about being with that mother, that child becomes a product of you, and you have to say to yourself, you know, I love her enough to make sure whatever she loves is good. You know, when I love somebody, I'ma love what they love enough to make sure their child is good because I love them. So if he didn't do that, he wrong. And it's a certain time in life, you understand, if a woman has kids of a certain age, maybe she shouldn't be looking for a boyfriend. She should be looking for a man in her life. Just my thoughts. I don't know about G Dep or Black Rob. I seen Black Rob Wise about a year ago. His wife was with her girlfriend, which had both of them had babies by. They was at the skating ring I was at, and they just talked about how Rob was doing and everything. One of them was a parole officer that I knew. All right, Sharice. She said Sean Bella talked about it. She did. What you read? What you agreeing to? Angel P. I had my own insurance. Nobody had to send me nowhere. No, the dossier is not a video. The dossier is spoken commentary based on all the investigations that an FBI agent and an investigator reporter did on the Biggie Smalls case. And it's crazy. You look at Nightboat on my thing, he tells you where you can see it at. Come on. Awaken God's Gifts on my channel, Raw Deal 1, 2, and 3. Oh my God. What do you just got here, Awaken God's Gift? You ain't God's gift, Awaken. You don't know where to find Raw Deal 1, 2, and 3. Yo, you don't survive anything without having a strong faith in God, and then prayer warriors in your life, people praying for you. Even when you go up under that knife and they put you to sleep, it's not no guarantee you coming back. But people in God and the Spirit, they pray for you and they bring you back, brother. If I didn't have God in my life, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have made it this far. Somebody says, "Tell a Bobby Brown story." I got a Whitney Houston story about Bobby Brown. Nah, I'm good with that one. Yo, no, that shit was funny. We was in backstage. It was an Al Heyman party. They was bringing the limousine in, and Whitney was out the limousine hollering, "Open the door!" She was just going off crazy. I got the king of R&B in here with me. So I thought Michael Jackson was. I said, "Damn, Michael Jackson is with Whitney Houston? What the fuck is going on?" We was backstage, and Bobby Brown come out, and she was loud. "Y'all don't treat him like that. He the king of R&B." I was like, that shit was mad funny. To me, it was. You had to be there to see it. If they want to, they young adults. They have to make that decision. I'm not getting it. I don't speak to Miss Wallace. The only mother I speak to is Wolf Mother. You know what I'm saying? Maybe soon if she does something, maybe she'll call, or she still deal with the same people that she dealt with that I felt that was doing her wrong. But they were big friends. So what am I to do? Reg, what's up, brother? How you doing, sir? You must have woke up, huh? Damn, it's 2 something? Yeah, we've been here for a minute, Reg. Yeah, we were talking about how these dudes have been out here glorifying the criminal life, and they always want to speak on people with jobs and stuff like that. We talked about that. We talked about how the dossier was divine intervention. We talked about the fans, and we just talked about regular shit. We talked about how youth and ambition ain't got shit on age and experience. And Tom Brady showed up tonight and made that shit true. and we just been shooting the bullshit. Not. And then we talked about how your man had his name right before from Rap A Lot Records. What's his name? Jay Prince came out and said he won big and won Puff. That we won big and won Puff, but he let all those years go by before he said anything to anybody. Now, when Puff go on big platforms, don't nobody ask him, well, Jay Prince said he warned y'all. But you know they ain't gonna ask him that. You know what I mean? So I had a problem with that. Yeah, Christina, I'm yawning. I'm getting tired now, huh? We all have to answer to him. Wendell said he believed Jay Prince. Jay Prince ain't had no reason to lie, huh? Crypto Color Nights. Yeah, I'm going to the. I'll be at the doctor tomorrow. They're gonna do the X-ray. Let me know. You know the tumor shit. What's the? You know, am I good? And I'm getting ready for the next one. Romeo. What's that? Shalomo? I'm trying to read some of these things y'all saying, man, just to stay up here. Nah, Reggie, I haven't heard from him. I looked at part of that interview, man. I'm not paying attention to that bullshit. I don't want to get stabbed in the face with a pencil. No, slow mo. I can't get the vaccine. I got allergies. When you got hot, I'm allergic to seafood. I'm allergic to certain medicines. I'm allergic to contrast dot. I cannot get a vaccination. I can't get a shot, brother. Wendell Williams, good night to you too, brother. Mr. Community out there in Cincinnati, y'all good? All right. Caprice Honey talking about, I'm allergic too. Yeah, all right. Jason Chavez out there in Oklahoma. What's up, man? Yeah, we know about that. You know what he is. I never had a problem with Lil Kim. She was always gangster with her shit. That was real talk. But because he a Jehovah's Witness, he can't take the shot. They gonna make you witness to Jehovah. They ain't playing. Yeah, I'm allergic to suckers too. Yep. So where we at, man? Oh, listen here, man. They going crazy in New York City, man. These guys are steady attacking women, fighting women. One case a week or so ago, some girl went and got her man ended up getting him shot and her shot. I think he got killed and she got shot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not understanding it, man. You know, um, they saying that stop and frisk was a problem. Shit, they ought to bring that shit back, especially when they got these cats on here with these masks on their face. Big G, I'm 4'11", 270. How can I take that, tell that? I don't know what you mean by that, JC. Yeah, the reason we lack knowledge of self, man, because how we been taught, bro. You know, that you got the full extreme, and then you got the lies. You know, we got to take time and start teaching our kids right, and we got to take over the school curriculum in doing that. Daryl Harris. I know Will Harris out there in Wellston. I knew John and Timmy Harris. What's that? Shaza Brick House? Shaza Brick House? Who said Lil Kim was scared that night? I didn't say that. Gene said earlier that Lil Kim was scared that night, but he never said who she was scared of. Gene didn't say that. I said Lil Kim always been gangster to me. She always handled herself that way. And what I mean by gangster, she ain't take no shit. That's what the whole thing about this whole show is about tonight. They not speaking up about this divine intervention that the Dossier got with the receipts. Nobody's speaking of it. Why? They gonna pay them off. I hope not, and make them go away. I don't know. I ain't tripping either, Mitch Blue. Machiavelli Jr., who was the prettiest brown skin? Gina who? Gina who? Nah, I ain't never seen no UFO, bro. You? Yeah, Reggie. Me too. That wasn't circulating. Anybody with platforms that uh, has media coverage, they're not gonna media coverage. Whereas that they deal with the Breakfast Club, Revolt, TV shit like that. They're not inviting me to their platform, man. You understand? They invite a criminal, uh, former drug dealer, hustler, rapist, and all that other shit before they invite me. Oh yeah, she was, Matt. Yeah, she's the world of Dossier. They did a movie with her, The City of Lies. You know what I mean? They did a movie with her. No, you won't be seeing me on Drink Champs. the day you see, the day you see me on Drink Champs, they gonna be saying grand opening, grand closing. Puff ain't going for that shit. Either Fat Joe, none of that. Yeah, they don't even ask questions about what we do out here or how we did it. You know what I mean? I was in LA off and on for 2 weeks. I do 3 or 4 days, then I come back and do 3 or 4 days the next week. I don't, Patricia Gardner, somebody told me about Clubhouse, but I don't know how to get on there. I'm one of them old heads, huh? My man, you look older than me. Oh, I'm one of you one of them old heads to chase a nigga down. My nigga, you look older than me. Keith House, Houser. Yo, big dog, you one of them old heads that will go to his grave chasing a nigga down. Yeah, man. Listen here. Come out with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Y'all think it's a joke. That nigga need to tell the truth, man. That nigga, I'm not, discussing this because the Dossier is fighting my battles now. But, y'all need to hear the truth from this nigga, man. I don't know what you talking about. Sign up, you need an iPhone or an iPad, big game. I got an iPhone 2, and it's an iPad Pro that I'm on. Yo, put me on Dr. Phil. I need help. Niggas talking about I need a bigger platform. Yeah, put me on Dr. Phil. this shit right here, man. Nah, yo, President Wap, don't put that out there. Puff only had 2 bodyguards. That was me and Kenny. Right? It was no all bodyguards. Me and Kenny was driving the car. Big had Paul Alford and an Inglewood cop behind him in their car. And Big ain't have no security inside his car. He just had those 2 guys behind him. When we blew the light and got down the street, that's when the guy shot. And then when Kenny, instead of him putting the car in reverse or turning around, when he heard the first shot, the nigga just left Big them. Like, what the fuck is going on? I know Lord Jamal. I wouldn't have a problem going on this show. But see, only problem I have going on people's shows right now is that, one, what am I sitting there talking to people for when I was going through this whole battle? And until this FBI agent came out and solidified what I was saying, no niggas wasn't fucking with me. Only you guys, the people who has been loyal, coming here, staying hours listening to my bullshit, you understand, listening to me talk, you know, having fun, chilling, going through the shit, has been with me. But now, everybody want me to come to their platform because this FBI agent came out with his story and said, yo, Gene Deal was solid. I knew that before he opened his mouth. So now, why I'm going to sit there for nothing? To help your platform, to help your shit grow? No, we're not doing that. Not about this shit. Bigger 21. I appreciate the people that's always believed me. But you gotta realize when these platforms knocking on, none of these platforms. When I look at your platform and you had a year or 2 on your shit and you ain't called me or you ain't said nothing, man, why am I fucking with you like that? Not about, we can talk about other shit. Somebody asked me my favorite rappers, dead or alive. I don't really have no favorite rappers, dead or alive. I got, you know, favorite artists that I like they shit. I guess I like artists and I like time periods and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that LL Method Man, KRS-One, I'm just talking about niggas I like they shit. I like Big shit. I like Pac shit. I like Nas. I like Jay-Z shit. What else? Rakim. $50. It's just times and situations. People have certain times that you ain't want to hear nothing but they shit at those certain times. But the impact, Slick Rick, like a new cat, Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. Olivia, we want to snap. You look like You like the OJs? Yeah, I like the OJs. I'm in the stairway to heaven, and I'm taking step by step. She coming out the panties right now. Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go? Um, Somebody asked me what's one thing I would have done. I'm only one person, man. And I was down the block with my principal. But if I could have stayed at that corner and let all the cars go by first and then jumped on the last car, then we'd have been safe right there. But I don't think we would have had a chance in the hills. Scarface was good too. Scarface was hot. I fuck with Scarface movies, but I like the Doc better than I like Scarface. The Doc would have been hellified. Niggas just don't know. He wasn't in that accident. The Doc would have been one of the greatest of all time. The Doc shit was crazy. And I ain't talking about Dr. Dre. Big L was crazy too. Yeah. You gotta ask them, President Chewak. I don't know why Kim or Mace wasn't there. Kick Stars, what's up? What are you talking about, Patrice Gardner? The Messenger 215. I interviewed Jaguar Rice on my radio show in Vegas. The show ain't big enough for him. He went viral with Jaguar. Why did you wait? Did you ask yourself? I was doing this before Jag. Why did you wait? It went viral with Mace. Why didn't you wait? Why did you wait? Sean Hop, I'm good. How the UK out there? Yeah. Charm, you can't sleep? Ma, just close your eyes. Lay your head back. Relax. Put your mind at ease. Don't worry about nothing that went on today. Don't worry about nothing's gonna happen tomorrow. Just know when you open your eyes, I'll be right there for you. Nothing. Tom, I'm just playing, ma. Yeah. So much you couldn't sleep. I think Big and Pac was two different type of rappers. Big was turning into something, and Pac was already there. You know what I'm saying? Pac was already the rapper, the revolutionary things that he was. Big was finding himself. But Big did 5 or 6 albums in less than 2 years, and that was incredible. I think you can't match Too Short and E40. They're two different type of rappers. But I would take Too Short. But he also said his style. He also said he loved him. All right, Patrice. I said you said you inboxed me going on your show. Did you call me? I'll go see the doctor tomorrow, Patrice. Is that all right with you? You know, I had the surgery, then I got to see my doctor, and I'll see my doctor tomorrow, and we'll see about going on your show. If you still want me. Style P did said he just had an interview on Instagram saying that Puff gave him something, and then it was the record people. He got love for Puff and the whole 9 yards. Nigga, I ain't making up nothing. Find somebody else to play with. I guess so, RGM. It is what it is. Manuel G, I ain't fucking with you. LOL. He said, what's this? Patrice? He said, LOL. He said he rather find. Manuel G, are you the same one that say you rather help the youth pick out their coffin? I said that earlier on the show, man. Top 5 boxers: Hagler, Tyson, Muhammad Ali, um, I got Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Hagler, um, Holyfield. And I would give. You can't take none from. It's. That's who I like, not the top 5 of all times, because then you would have to have George Foreman, and you'd have to have what's the dude? The Tyson beat to a Pope. He beat Ali. Forgot his name. Well, Joe Louis, you know, I wasn't around to like him like that. You know what I'm saying? If you talking about, you got to go back. If you talking about of all time, you know, Jack Johnson and all that other shit like that. Floyd Patterson and different like that. I'm not going, but I'm just on who I like. Oh, Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes. D Nice, you're right. Larry Holmes. They had stellar careers. Come on, Lennox Lewis was a bomb. But that's who you like, cryptocurrency. That's cool. Leon Spinks died? Get out of here. He just died? I knew the Spinks brothers. They used to fight down in 12th and Park, down in Purilago. I think they fought for DeSoto. That's crazy. Leon Spinks died. Sugar Ray Robinson, he was flawed, he was good. But they asked me who I liked. My top 5 that I liked. You know what I'm saying? That's, not of all time. Sugar Ray Leonard was a good fighter. Roberto Duran was a good fighter. Now we just talking. We on here wasting time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my, cut this shit short anyway. Yo, he died of cancer yesterday, man. Oh my God. Thanks for that, Patrice Gardner. They want to interview me after my surgery. I ain't got no chilling out fun with Steve Stout. No, I ain't got no story like that. Steve Stout hated my guts. Tommy Hearns was good too. So dudes, I said divine intervention, Dossier, and dudes and you. I'm glad I got you. I'm glad I got y'all out here chilling with me to come here and we just, waste some time, man. It is almost 3 o'clock. These dudes out here, bro, get yourself together. Stop worrying about who I've been around, talked about, talked to. You understand? Because, nigga, ain't no shame in my game. I ain't got to lie or perpetrate nothing I've said or done. Bro, I don't ear hustle. Not at all. Don't get mad because people who was in the game, people who was doing what they was doing, was fucking with me like that. Because they know the difference. They understand. To be successful, you understand, and you do what you do, sometimes you need a nigga like me in your life. And the clowns know who I'm talking to. Thanks, Keith. I may need one. Nah, nothing beats an ambush. Ain't nobody lining me up, bruh. Sean Paul, what up? So now, these dudes steady coming with the bull, that's gonna happen. I understand that. But one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. You got 2 chances, like I said, bro, fucking with me. Slim to none. I don't play them games like that, man. Do your thing. Mind your business, not mind mine. I come here and I talk about my business, what I done, what I seen, and what I was a part of. Bigum, you out? Okay. All right. I already looked at the 70 Bull podcast. I talked about that, Robert. Robert Brown. I already talked about that. 70 Bull, they called him a snitch, a rat, and everything like that. He was a criminal. He got 200, every one of his shows, 200 some thousand. It's crazy. DJ King, good night to you too, brother. I already told the T.I. story before. No, I didn't know the real Rick Ross. I got you on Tuesday, Tupac Johnson. Whoa, Tupac Johnson. I met New Edition and I met Aaliyah. I got pictures right there at the baseball game when we were Rockefeller versus Bad Boy. Andrew, I don't know, Molly, KK. Thank you, sir. Shit, Rick Ross is getting paid. He out there got his own marijuana strain right now, doing numbers. If we would have, Wolf would have made sure that that nigga listened. But he didn't want Wolf to go. If you own the tour buses and all you got to do is pay for gas and niggas to eat, a few $1,000s for a lot of guys to be out there, why wouldn't you do it? Deion Ezra, you keep on putting Vlad TV show. Why you keep putting Vlad TV show? Vlad don't want me on it. Didn't you hear Vlad say it don't make sense to have Gene Deal on his show? That's what he said himself. He did a whole show about that with the other clown. But anyway, I'm trying to read this shit. Yeah. Listen here, y'all. But thank y'all, man. I appreciate everything. I'm gonna get off this because I'm just on here. And next time I will be cooking and I will give y'all a show. I'll give y'all something to talk about and think about. This is Big Gene. I'm getting it from my head. I'm bringing it to my lips. It all's coming from my heart. Stay chazed up. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank y'all. Sitting on an open fireplace in my favorite dungarees, I played a few bars of a melody and it sounded sweet to me.